Good morning, this is Joanne from Colorado. I spent the morning moving my greenhouse down about 12 feet, 15 feet, and moving all my plants back in there. Quick tip, sorry, kind of allergic to dirt, but I still garden like crazy. Anyways, the amount of foliage that you want on your plants and the speedier you want the growth, the more light you need. It can be in the 50s at night. 60s is probably better if you're giving them off to a really good start. Just an even 78 degrees or so would be amazing. Seems like they really get a growth spurt if they dips down a little bit at night and the dark, but the more light you have, the better the plants are going to grow. And I realized that even though this spot right here that the sun's shining on, the sun is shining on it right at this moment, but over there where the greenhouse is, the sun comes up between those trees. I realized that that tree right there was shading this greenhouse spot all morning, and it had a few minutes of sun kind of between these buildings and on the other side of this awning, and the rest of the day it was in the shade. And I put grow lights on there, 2 shop lights over the top, but it's not near enough light for all those big pots full of flowers, and they were just really growing slow. Last year I had it in the bright light, and I had lots of grow lights, and like 2 of them under the shelves and 2 of them up over the plant shelves. So, and they were right over the top of them. So even though our snow has melted and we have a very blue sky, very few clouds, it is supposed to be about 70 today. It's still around 30 at night, and I need a place for heat. So I put a little bench in here. I moved the door because all the plants were on this side. I do have vents, 2 of them on this side. My bird bath. Hey, on my way, I gotta show you. There were so many bees on that a bird could not take a bath. And I put some mint, just rubbed some mint, what do they call it? Little flavoring, little seasoning bottles, really good peppermint. And I rubbed it around the seal, or around the edge, top edge of the bird bath. Birds are not bothered at all by mint. It doesn't hurt the bees, but they don't like it. So my little birdies have been coming in trying to take baths and have not been able to get near it because so many bees, and 3 or 4 bees on the whole thing is a whole lot more tolerable. And I may get some birds back. I'm hoping. They really miss their bird bath. I got my hummingbird bath going and hummingbird feeder up, but I haven't seen hummingbirds yet. Anyways, here is my greenhouse and my plants. Now this one should have had little plants growing everywhere. And I think that there's even a perennial, oh, that Roman red, that's not going to be a perennial, but I thought I had some perennial hot lips in some of these pots. And anyways, I'm going to have a whole lot more plants coming up a whole lot faster, getting more sunlight. So I'm eager for the sun to hit it here real soon, and should shine real bright. I actually cut the plastic, all the extra off that was for the other 10 feet of greenhouse because I wanted a thin layer so that they got more sun. So we are going to see how much more progress we get. These canna lilies, they should have been huge. And elephant ears, man, I should have had them huge. These zinnias, they should have been a foot tall by now. My bees balm, agastache. I don't know for sure what's coming up here and here. Lots of the purple salvia that's annual that reseeds. I didn't leave myself much walking space in here, so. And that pot beyond that is all bees balm. And they are doing pretty good, but they will do a whole lot better with more light. Agastache and penstemon. Yeah. Hyssop. I'm waiting for my other. It's kind of a peachy colored hyssop, and it's in this pot, and I should have a whole lot of it, but I don't know for sure. I thought it would come back on those stems, and I'm not seeing any yet, so maybe it just hasn't had enough light and enough heat consistent. I also put some sphagnum moss, and I had a lot of the blue spruce pine needles fell on the surface of that pot, and I sure hope that while I insulated it, it didn't ruin the pH of the soil. Pine needles are very alkaline, and hummingbird mint or hyssop is a real favorite of theirs. So anyways, I'm going to go for now. I've got errands to run, but I wanted you to see I didn't want to wait 2 more weeks. The 2 weeks that I have to really give these plants a boost, I did not want to wait that long to give them the boost. Because if I waited that long, they would still be sitting here at this rate, and I would feel the need to go buy plants, and I don't have that much money this year. So anyway, gonna let it go. Let them grow. And these little pots down here, they're doing good. They get lots of sunshine here. Next to the brick, they'll stay warm. That pot should have some plants coming back in it, but I did take them out while I was digging cannas, and I'm just not sure if they'll do anything. So if I don't see any sign of life pretty soon, I am going to just yank them out of there and put some fresh plants in there. And I may do that in the next couple days. I got enough jobs coming that I can hopefully make some money and afford a plant or two. I've got to get my vermillionaire and cut off about 10 stems and put them in water to root so that I have 10 more plants. And I don't mind getting